Resident.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Caught on camera.
The Resident. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias sent in a very strange video of an old abandoned cottage in Slovakia. The house is over 100 years old, and locals tell horrific stories of the tragic events that took place there. It seems that during World War II, German soldiers came to the house and took the life of the man who lived there, right in front of his terrified wife and 3 children. Cut to modern day. Tobias, his brother, and his cousin are exploring the old abandoned cottage. Then things suddenly take a terrifying turn.
Oh, che cazzo era?
Did you see it? A plate falls onto the cottage floor and the boys are a bit startled. But there is something else that truly terrifies them. When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the upper torso of something standing in the dark. The boys see the horrifying figure and run out of the house as quick as they can. So was their frightening encounter real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
Double Talks qua, troppo face up. Troppo face up, secondo me.
Caught live on camera.
Troppo face up.
Now, almost a year ago, I featured the story of Mark from the comically titled YouTube channel Donnie Drunkard.
Donnie Drunkard.
Don't let the silly YouTube name fool you. Mark is a serious paranormal investigator, and he claims that a sinister entity followed him home after one of his many supernatural investigations.
No way, ma lo sai che cazzo
He says that the dark presence now haunts his home. In one of his popular YouTube videos, Mark explains that he was upstairs when he was attacked by this entity and slapped hard across the face. He darted into his bedroom to hide along with his dog Terry, who was equally freaked out. Mark then starts recording with his phone.
Are you okay? You okay? Thank you. You're a good boy, eh? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go wait here. Wait here, okay?
Pensate, questo è andato a fare esplorazione e poi c'è il...
No, God, please, no!
È rimasta infestata a casa. A me succede pure a me. Fanno ma pensate, metti che tu vai tipo in un manicomio così e ti porti dietro una shadow figure. Sì, ma guarda che quadri inquietanti, oh. Ma che sei matto? Ma portati il cane con te, poverino. Ma ci sarà sicuramente un modo per scacciarli. Anche su questi stessi. Mazza che casa comunque, GG. Vabbè, raga. Madonna. Ma questo è tiltato.
Mark retreats back upstairs, but at the exact same time, the camera he has mounted in his basement
Io sarei andato in giro nudo per casa, secondo me andavo io al fantasma da solo.
records something truly bizarre.
No way.
Now, that was almost a year ago, but since then the activity in Mark's home hasn't decreased at all.
È
In
una
fact,
fottuta ombra
it's
quella.
only gotten worse. But what makes some of Mark's newest captures so compelling is that they were captured live on stream. His subscribers were watching along with him in shock. So on September 29th, Mark tries to capture the paranormal activity that he experiences on a daily basis during a live broadcast for his YouTube subscribers. After hearing some strange sounds, he points an SLS camera towards his storage closet in the basement. Now take note as you watch this video that the SLS camera image is actually flipped from left to right. As you can see, the poster that is on the right side of the wall appears on the left side on his screen. Likewise, the door that is on the left appears on the right. So with that said, Mark captures something live on camera
possibile, Sora,
that
sì.
is downright chilling.
Is now chilling.
That's it right there. Yeah, I got him. Right. Oh.
Oh shit, sta lì a destra. Sta qui, sta qui, sta qui.
Wait.
Mazza che casa comunque.
Right up above me. Right up above me.
Did you see it? Mark live streams as his SLS camera locks onto some
ma non è
strange
SLS
shape or
camera,
pattern
bro.
from somewhere inside his dark closet. He
E
then
quando se ne va,
jumps
tra
away as
l'altro-
he is startled by
esatto,
something
quando se
so
ne va si vede
quick
tipo
that it
qualcosa
was
che se ne va.
barely caught on camera.
Scorreggiagli addosso.
When the footage is played back and slowed down, you can see a bizarre dark shadow or shape quickly moving from the closet area and disappearing out of sight. His
Queste cose
live
mi causano
audience
un
is
casino
witness
di
to the
shit.
bizarre event and immediately comments. So, cut to almost 2 weeks later. Mark heads back down into the basement and sets up his SLS camera in another attempt to capture whatever it is that appeared in the closet. Once again, the entire experiment is filmed as it happens and is broadcast on live stream.
You little girl. Are you trying to be a little girl?
La cosa è questa, che secondo me lui ha iniziato la streaming ma non l'ha fatto subito così. Noi lo vediamo subito adesso, però magari l'ha fatto dopo un'ora e mezza, capito? Cioè. Ma che è una maledizione di Jujutsu questa? Certo, questa è una maledizione di Jujutsu, livello 3, sicuro. Porca la ma...
Diga. Lasciatemi il sub e benvenuto alle cagne di cane.
Around 41 minutes in, a large dark
Vedi,
master shadow
41
seems to
minuti.
quickly move into the closet.
Kaito, 9
doorway.
mesi e benvenuto nelle cagne di cane, bro. Grazie mille del supporto e il nuovo video sul canale
Once
Schiere,
again,
grazie
his
Kaito.
live stream is shocked by the amazing capture.
Ah no, voi ragazzi, actually.
So, what do you think? Is Mark's house truly haunted by some dark entity? And if not, how would you explain his strange live captures?
Easy.
You can watch Mark's continuing story along with frequent updates over on his YouTube channel, Donnie Drunkard. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact
Madonna.
us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Animal
È terrorizzato pure il
Instincts.
cane, ma infatti.
Country Hotel in Dernbach, Germany was originally built as a
Minchia,
small
Yoshi.
country inn over 300 years ago. From the beginning,
Allora, quella parola spirituale vuol dire una persona che tende a complimentarsi in maniera ripetuta, a complimentare, a fare complimenti in maniera ripetuta a un'altra persona. E sostanzialmente. Non lo posso dire, se no mi bannano.
it had a very creepy past. Evidence was found that during the 17th century witch trials, 2 alleged witches were sentenced and burned
questo video
on the
smoking.
land where the country inn was built. Now,
Non l'ho
unfortunately,
sentito.
evidence was found that during the 17th century witch trials, 2 alleged witches were sentenced and burned on the land where the country inn was built. Now, unfortunately, online records of the hotel are nearly non-existent. But over its 300 years in business, the Country Inn has had a constant stream of thousands of hotel guests. so one can only imagine all the tragedies and misfortunes that could have taken place within those hotel rooms. After a sharp downturn in business, the Country Inn went bankrupt in 2008.
Casa del
It has
merda.
remained empty for the last 12
Un
years.
hotel. Minchia.
The popular German ghost hunting team Die Geisterakten, which translates to the Ghost Files, are given permission to stay
nome del
overnight
merda.
in the large hotel to do a full 2-part investigation. Team members Julia and Daniel and their little dog Libby sit down in the reception area of the hotel to do a spirit box session. They definitely get a response, but it's not the one they were expecting.
So, jetzt machen wir mal die Spiritbox an. Erstmalig mit neuem Lautsprecher. Ich hoffe, der klappt. Es wird wahrscheinlich jetzt ein bisschen laut. Jetzt hat was geklopft. Zweimal. So wie so ein Klopfen.
Es ist keiner an der Tür.
Nee.
Aber die Libby guckt auch hin.
Julia and Daniel hear the sound of someone
Pure il cane
or
guardava.
something knocking from somewhere nearby.
Non è che si è cagato
The
sotto il
strange
cane.
activity catches their dog Libby's attention as she seems to be staring at something in the darkness. Now the sound of the spirit box makes it very hard to hear any knocking in this footage, but as Julia and Daniel explore the area, they hear it again.
Voglio essere totalmente onesto con te. Nel mese di aprile ho incassato oltre $160.000 vendendo un prodotto che non è nemmeno né mai visto né mai toccato. Sì, hai capito bene. E sempre con lo stesso metodo Tommaso ed Alessandro hanno incassato oltre $130.000 nel mese di novembre 2020. E non finisce qui. Pierpaolo, grazie allo stesso metodo, ha incassato oltre €8.000 in soli 21 giorni. Invece Giovanni Torresi, sempre grazie allo stesso metodo, ha incassato oltre $13.000 in soli 30 giorni. E non sono i soli. Io ho oltre 2.000 studenti e molti di loro stanno ottenendo grossi risultati. E non parlo di schedine, gratte e vinci, metodi per fare soldi facili o altre cazzate.
Mo arrivo!
Reden, was das war?
Vedi quello del cane.
The unexplained knocking is fairly loud and little Libby appears to be a bit upset. Cut to later in the investigation. Now Geisterakten team members Sandra and Steven take their little helper Libby into what appears to be the hotel's kitchen area. While Steven is busy inspecting an old dumbwaiter, they suddenly realize that Libby is nowhere to be found. When they go looking for her, things get downright chilling.
Okay, das muss er jetzt haben. Libby?
Oh, si sono persi il cane.
Libby?
Komm her.
Uè. Quella era una cazzo di ombra, chat, l'avete vista? Lì giù.
Komm her.
O l'ho vista solo io? Did you see it?
Did you see it?
I swear to God che non l'ho visto questo video. I swear.
When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what looks like a tall, dark shadow standing in the doorway across the room. As Sandra and Steven approach,
Holy shit,
it seems
predicted.
to dart away.
Sì.
What makes the footage even creepier is that the little dog Libby seems to be staring directly at the shadow figure, right before she runs back to join the two team members. It almost seems as if the dog could actually see or sense the strange dark shape. So, later that night, the Geisterakten team returns to the same kitchen area to perform a modified
Ma
spirit
povera
box
Libby.
session. For team member Sandra, it did not go well.
Did not go well.
Also wenn wir euch wirklich stören, dann lasst das Karzometer mal richtig ausschlagen. Und dann gehen wir, dann lassen wir euch in Ruhe. Du willst das Karzometer schon voll ausschlagen lassen, sonst gehen wir nicht. Sonst nerven wir euch die ganze Nacht.
Watch again closely. Sandra says that she felt a very strange feeling coming over her. She moves away, feeling too uncomfortable to remain in the same spot.
No way.
Later, when they look back at their footage, they realize that something seems to be right beside Sandra. What appears to be the same shadow figure they captured earlier reaches out for Sandra and then simply disappears into thin air. So did the Geister Acton team capture a
Chat,
real
I swear che
ghost?
appena finisce una cosa del genere del Covid, ci andiamo a fare una cosa in live. Una cosa del genere in live. I swear che ci andiamo, ragazzi. Ci andiamo. Devo informarmi se è bannabile o meno, ma ci andiamo, I swear.
On camera? And did cute little Libby actually see the shadow figure? Let me know what you think. You can check out the full 2-part investigation of Country Inn over on the YouTube channel, The Geister Acton.
È una boiata. Beh, noi ci proviamo, che cazzo mi frega.
Camera shy.
Tutti insieme andiamo.
TikTok user Able3E from Weslaco, Texas says that his friend Manny recorded this bizarre footage on his security camera at around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Io ci
The
credo che è
camera is
normale.
facing the fenced-off backyard of a long-abandoned house. When he shares the CCTV footage on TikTok, viewers are shocked.
Perché? Che è successo? Ma quello è un gnomo armato di
What
ascia.
appears to be the small figure of a little girl can be seen walking along the edge of the abandoned home's backyard. Now, because the house is empty and because this was captured at 4 in the morning, TikTok user Able3E and his friend have no idea who the mysterious child could be. The property is surrounded by a high fence, which would make it extremely difficult for anyone to enter the backyard, especially a child in the dark at 4 a.m.
È
Since
ovvio,
this
ovvio.
one video, nothing strange has been spotted.
Però se tu fai un video del genere e vedi sta cosa, che fai? Cioè se io faccio un video, no? E poi mi accorgo che mentre vedo il video dietro c'avevo effettivamente qualcuno e non me ne ero reso conto, che faccio? Capito? Cioè uno può condividere e dire cazzo, però effettivamente non è vero. Cioè sicuramente ci sono molte persone che fanno delle cose fake solo per andare su sto canale, sicuramente.
On the security camera. So is this a real child ghost caught on camera? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
Elaborate hoax.
You decide.
Ti nascondo che passa tutto.
The House of Secrets.
Ma questa
Popular Russian
Harry
ghost hunter
Potter?
Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal travels to the Zayats Okasan Manor on the outskirts of St. Petersburg, Russia. The home was
No,
occupied by
Sergio.
German forces during World War II. Locals speak of a secret that was supposedly revealed by some of the German soldiers who were stationed in the town. The soldiers claimed that the large manor and the surrounding estate was used to carry out many terrible experiments. Experiments on human beings. The locals warn that the building is violently haunted by the victims who didn't survive these experiments. Dennis waits until nightfall to start his investigation,
matto?
and not long after he enters the building, things get downright creepy.
Все, друзья, вот и темнота наступила на улице, кромешная тьма. Сейчас
Sì, ma tu senti un rumore del genere, sicuramente magari dici ti sei organizzato con qualcuno. Però se effettivamente tu sai che ci stai là da solo e c'è sto video, che cazzo fai? Se tu vai là e dici che cazzo io ero da solo lì, ho sentito sto rumore e tu sai che eri da solo, che cazzo devi fare? Capito? Cioè, se adesso so che sto là da solo e faccio sto video e sento ste cose, scappo, sì, sicuramente. Però ho detto, voglio dire.
не успел зайти. Либо здесь кто-то есть, хотя я шел, света не видел, фонариков ничего. Слишком интенсивно бьет.
Ma stanno scopando.
Кто здесь?
Sto cazzo. Madonna, cos'è sta situazione di questo? Non è che cavo sotto.
Кто здесь?
Oh! Oh, ma che sei matto? Sì, no, dai, no way, raga, no way. Questo posso darvi ragione. Oh, questo mi sembra troppo. Cioè, questo mi sembra effettivamente troppo.
Вот здесь.
Loland. Cioè, raga, sta cosa, ma che sei matto?
Друзья, вот сейчас, когда я был в коридоре, здесь будто бы кто-то пробежал и смех. И главное, что детский смех был.
Dennis hears strange loud banging coming from somewhere upstairs.
Sì, però con sta scusa, Luca. Ogni volta, capito? Oh, ci credi o non ci credi? Basta.
Dennis
te la
is
fa.
unable to find the source of the unexplained sounds, but he continues his exploration through the manor. But soon he is startled by another strange sound that is much closer.
Ma poi, se lo sentiamo anche noi, si vede che non se l'è immaginando lui, però, capito? Cioè, se lui effettivamente lo sente e lo sta registrando e poi lo risente dopo, vede che effettivamente non l'ha immaginato lui, si è registrato anche la telecamera. Sì, è vero, Asashi, la risata è palesemente finta. Quello è vero. Era un'ombra quella o era l'ombra sua? Ma poi scusami, facevano gli esperimenti sui bambini qua e ci sono delle sale del genere con i giochi per i bambini. Mi sembra un po' incoerente, però. Allora, ragioniamo. È possibile che sia stato fatto tutto apposta tramite dei fili. È possibile. È possibile che tu dici, ok, che culo che la telecamera ha ripreso proprio lì. Però io ti dirò anche, e se ci fossero anche altre 5 telecamere in altri spazi, però l'unica cosa che ha registrato era questa? È un video al contrario.
The door slams shut behind him and two small chairs slide towards the door as if pushed by some unseen force, seemingly trying to block his exit. Behind Dennis is another staircase, so he decides to climb the stairs to the floor above and begins to use a modified spirit box. He gets a few random replies, but then, yet again, he hears movement. This time the sound is coming from back downstairs, so he carefully walks back down the rotting stairs to investigate. It did not
go well. Oh, che cazzo è? Non ho visto bene. Ma l'ha spinto? Pensa se non c'è più la luce.
Пихнул. Реально такое ощущение, как будто... Охренеть.
Ma è già giorno? Si è rotta la luce. Ma che sei matto? Ma che sei matto, Cori, bro? Oh! Cori, bro, devi correre. Devi correre via. No, bro. Holy shit. In fase genere vengo volentieri. So fa. È un film fatto bene. Ragazzi, ci potete credere o non ci potete credere? Cioè, è fine.
Almost as if
Ci saranno sicuramente tante
something
persone che
wants
ci
him
lucrano
to
sopra,
leave.
sicuramente.
Dennis feels like someone is running around the mansion and he continues his quest to find answers to the strange unexplained events.
Ma sai come correvo?
That's when things
Gli
get
sfonda tutti i muri di casa.
bizarre.
Ah, attenzione, sentiamo il trailer bizarro.
Almost as if something
Io,
wants him
io
to
so
leave.
che esistono, non ci
Dennis
credo, io lo
feels
so
like
che
someone
esistono.
is running around the mansion and he continues his quest to find
Qui?
answers to the
Ma in
strange
Germania.
unexplained events. That's when things get truly bizarre.
Ma questo può essere pure il magnetismo, dai, con l'aria. XD. No way, l'ha fatto lui sto rumore? Sì. E guarda a destra, eh. Oh, non è lui. Urla, urla, mannaggia. Ma non è lui.
Doors swing open and closed on their own, then it sounds like something is rushing up the
Ma-
stairs towards Dennis. As he slowly backs away from the threatening
Ma che sei
footsteps,
matto?
a door right next to him slams shut. So do you think the Zayat-Okyasin Manor could be haunted by the victims of strange World War II
Ma altro che
experiments?
volato, sai com'è?
Let me know down in the comments. Check out Dennis's channel Dark Ghost Paranormal to watch the full 2-part investigation of the Zayat-Okyasin Manor.